I no need to cling on that taste. I don't take it as my own thing. The touch, which is connected to the body, always changing. Different kinds of touch are there, connected to our body. Sometimes they are producing happiness. Sometimes they are producing suffering. They are not permanent. They are always changing. Impermanent. The touch which is connected to the body is impermanent. It is producing suffering. If it is producing suffering, I should not take the touch, the sign of touch, as my own thing. I don't want to cling on that touch. It is a temporary thing. It is not a permanent thing. The touch, the sign of touch, is impermanent, is producing suffering due to the increasement of the craving. If it is impermanent, if it is producing suffering, I should not take it as my own thing. Not soul. It is not mine. It is selfless. Pottabha, anicca, dukkha, anatta. The touch is impermanent. The touch is producing suffering. The touch is no soul, selfless. The mind is connected to the science of Dhamma. The Dhammas are always coming and going into the mind. They are not permanent, arising and passing, coming and going. The Dhammas are impermanent. If I cling on the Dhammas, it is producing suffering. If the Dhammas are impermanent, if the Dhammas are producing suffering, I should not take them as my own. I should not take them as my soul. They are not mine. These are the signs which are impermanent. Rupa, Saddha, Gandha, Rasa, Sparsha, Dharma. All these signs are impermanent. All these signs are producing suffering. All these signs are having no soul, selfless. No need to have bondage on this sign. Sanskara. The thoughts are coming and going, moment by moment. Different kinds of thoughts are coming into the mind. They are changing moment by moment. Thoughts are impermanent. The sanskaras are impermanent. They are producing suffering. If I cling on them, If they are producing suffering, if these thoughts are impermanent, why I take them as my own? There is no soul. The thoughts are not to be taken as soul. They are selfless. Vijnana, the consciousness, which are connected to the sense organs, they are impermanent. The consciousness connected to the eye, Chakku Vijnana, is impermanent, coming and going. It is producing suffering because of the clinging on them. Chakku Vijnana is producing suffering. If it is producing suffering, I should not take it as my own self. It is impermanent. Sota Vijnana, the consciousness connected to the ear, always changing. Sound by sound, it is changing. It is experiencing momentariness. Moment by moment, it is changing. The sound of the consciousness of ear is impermanent. It is producing suffering due to the attachment of the sound. If it is impermanent, if it is producing suffering, I should not take it as my own. There is no soul connected to the consciousness of ear. Sota Vijnana is anicca, dukkha, anatta. Ghana Vijnana, the consciousness connected to the nose, is impermanent. Moment by moment, different kinds of smells are coming into the nose. They are experiencing impermanent nature. The consciousness connected to the nose is impermanent. It is producing suffering due to the attachment of the smells. If it is impermanent, if it is producing suffering, I should not take it as my own self. It is no soul. It is selfless. Jivha Vijnana, the consciousness connected to the tongue, is impermanent. Different kinds of tastes are coming into the tongue, always changing the taste. The tongue is producing suffering due to the attachment of taste. If it is producing suffering, if it is impermanent, the Jivha Vijnana is not to be taken as my soul. I should not take it as my soul. I should not take it as mine. It is not me. It is not I. It is not mine. Kaya Vijnana, the consciousness connected to the body, is always changing due to the different touch. Touch is different. Sometimes happy, sometimes suffering. Happiness and suffering. Sometimes equanimity. Due to the touch, these three kinds of feelings arising and passing. The consciousness related to the body, kaya vijnana, is impermanent. It is producing suffering due to the attachment of the touch. If it is impermanent, if it is producing suffering, I should not take it as my own. I should not take it as my soul. The kaya vijnana is anicca, dukkha, anatta. The consciousness of mind, mano vijnana, is always changing. Different kinds of dharmas are coming and passing in the mind. They are coming and passing, arising and passing. They are impermanent. They are producing suffering due to the attachment of the dharmas. If the kaya vijnana, mano vijnana, the consciousness of mind is impermanent, if it is producing suffering to us, I should not take it as my own. I should not take it as my soul. It is no soul. It is selfless. All these consciousness are anicca, dukkha, anatta. In brief, the form, the feeling or perception, the signs, the thoughts, the consciousness which are connected to me are impermanent, producing suffering. Therefore, I don't take these names and form as my own self. No soul, selfless, anicca, dukkha, anatta. With the thought of this insight meditation, now move to your seat slowly. Take your seat. Then think in the same manner. Think the impermanence and suffering and soulless condition of these five aggregates. Meditate few minutes on that theme. Five aggregates are phase into impermanence. They are phase into suffering. They are facing to no soul condition. We can't take these five aggregates as our own things. Therefore, they are anatta, no soul, selfless. Concentrate your mind on this Vipassana object. Continue thinking on these five aggregates as impermanent, as suffering, as soulless, anicca, dukkha, anatta. Now we are going to listen the rest of Anapanasati Sutta. I will explain furthermore. Then we are going to have question and answering time, 30 minutes. After that, we transfer merits to the all supportive persons and all the gods, departed ones and other persons. We share our merits among other persons. At 5 p.m. we are going to stop. Till then we work. We practiced walking meditation more than 45 minutes. Have you practiced that much time earlier? 45 minutes now? Yeah, actually, I also didn't think that much time we spent. While I am guiding you, we were remembering all the conditions of the things connected to us. Anicca, dukkha, anatta, on 5 aggregates. We meditated on those themes. So we couldn't understand how much time we spent. After taking seat, again you meditated. I think it was so powerful and successful. And also I think you haven't practiced Vipassana while you are walking. This is the first time, I think. It is mentioned in many suttas, but it is hidden. Buddha explained a special line. While we are walking, we are eliminating or destroying the cravings. Akusala dhamma paha naya chankamati. Akusalanam dhammanam paha naya chankamati. We walk to remove the defilements, cravings. We walk with the thought of Vipassana inside. Now you have learnt it. You can practice in your home. Walk in open area, you go and walk. First start thinking on stepping. In the middle of the walking time, you turn to that side, Vipassana side. It is so helpful. People are thinking it is difficult to meditate while walking. How can I meditate walking? How can I take Vipassana meditation while we are walking? It is difficult, but you have done it. You have done it. Practice more. It is very useful. While we are meditating, all those cravings are removing from our mind. All the things which are connected to the birth cycle are removing from our mind. It is happening automatically. It is not doing by force. Automatically it is happening. Naturally it is happening. If we are in this mood the rest of our life, no more cravings arising in our mind. It means we are very close to the final goal. We are reaching to the final goal. From this moment, we are not developing cravings. You are living with family members. You are eating, cooking, cleaning, and doing homework. You are doing all those things, but your mind is well controlled. Mind is well controlled. You are watching TV with your family members, but your mind is having detachment on those objects, whatever we are seeing or watching. Prevent the mind from all those cravings. It can be done. It's your work. You can do it. We have to live with them. We can't escape. We can't avoid our duties. Here may be some mothers and fathers. You have to look after your children. You have to take care of your husband or wife. You can't escape from that condition. Sometimes you are doing jobs. You have to do them. While you are doing these things, you make your mind without having attachment. Though they are living as husband and wife, they can make their mind as a detached one. He must be skillful doing this. Difficult to do. Living with husband and wife. How can we detach? We are detached from the mind. We support each other, help each other. No craving, no developing cravings. That is why Buddha said in Karaniyametta Sutta, Sakko, he must be skillful to do these things. Okay, now we turn into the Satipatthana Sutta. Pali paragraph is there, not difficult. Let's read together. Santi bhikkhave bhikkho imasmin bhikkhu sanghe metta bhavananu yoga manuyutta viharanti karuna bhavananu yoga manuyutta viharanti mudita bhavananu yoga manuyutta viharanti upekha bhavananu yoga manuyutta viharanti asubha bhavananu yoga manuyutta viharanti anicca sanya bhavananu yoga manuyutta viharanti. We discussed there were some monks among the groups of those monks in Pubbarama Sravasti. They were practicing various kinds of meditation methods. Some are Arahant, some are Anagami, some are Sakadagami, some are Sotapanna. And these kinds of monks were with the Buddha. Then Buddha said, there are some monks here who are practicing loving kindness, metta bhavana. Yeah. In those groups, there were some monks who were practicing loving kindness, metta bhavana. And also there were some monks who were practicing karuna bhavana. Our brother is always practicing metta, karuna, mudita, upekha. He can concentrate his mind on these meditation themes. Metta, karuna, mudita, upekha. we can take as meditative objects. So, mudita bhavana anuyoga manuyutta. Mudita means the happiness in the positions of others' progress. Mudita. We get happy. We are happy seeing the progress of others. Mostly people are not happy with the experience of others' progress. They have got jealous. If someone go high and high, they started to make jealous in their mind. But we are not having jealous. We think everybody should grow up and up. They should develop mentally and physically, and wealth also must be grown day by day. We are thinking about that while we are meditating. Mudita. Karuna means compassion. Karuna. We are always thinking, people are dying, people are having various kinds of diseases, some are in thirsty, some are in hungry in this world. May they free from hungriness, may they free from thirsty, may they get enough food, may they get enough shelters, houses and all the facilities. We are meditating, thinking these points. It is called Karuna Bhavana. Metta Bhavana is very famous. Early in the morning we meditated on Metta Bhavana. Use that technique to practice Metta Bhavana. We start from us. We spread our loving kindness thought towards all the worlds, up to the universe. We start from here. We have chosen limited places. We took this hall, then outside area in this temple, then the village, the city, then other villages, other cities in this country, then other countries, then other worlds, then whole the universe. We took as the area of meditating, spreading loving kindness. Then Upekha Bhavana Yoga Manayutta, there are some monks who are practicing equanimity. Equanimity. How to meditate on equanimity? We think there must be equal condition among all the persons, and also I practice equanimity every moment. Sometimes people blame me, sometimes people appreciate me. In all those positions I observe equanimity. Sometimes losing property, sometimes gaining property. Those worldly things are happening to us. Ninda, pasansa, sukha, dukkha, labha, alabha, blamings and appreciations, ninda and pasansa. Labha and alabha, profits and losing. It's happening. We have observed equanimity. Don't make sorrow. Don't repent on those things. Ninda means blaming. Pasansa means appreciation. Labha means gaining. Alabha means losing. Then sukha and dukkha, happiness and suffering, both are experiencing while we are living in this society. Yeah, eight things. Yeah, Attaloka Dhamma. So we have observed that equanimity condition. While we are meditating, we think these things. Yeah, these are the worldly things. They are happening always towards the people. I make my mind, I observe equanimity. Others also are experiencing the same thing. So in that manner, we can meditate, taking upekkha as a meditative object. Then Asubha Bhavana. There are some monks who are practicing Asubha Bhavana. Have you heard Asubha Bhavana? 32 parts of the body, thinking about the decay and the bad conditions. Then Anicca Sanya Bhavana, another meditation is there. Anicca Sanya, thinking about the impermanence. We followed it, no? We followed. Anicca Sanya. Sabba Sankharesu. Aniccanupassi. We think the impermanent condition of all the formations. Anicca Sanya Bhavana. In this paragraph, it is explaining that there are monks who are practicing different kinds of meditative objects. Then we will move to next one. In this community of monks, there are monks who remain devoted to the development of goodwill, compassion, appreciation, equanimity, the perception of the fallness of the body. Asubha, fallness of the body. Asubha. Yes. New word. Asubha. Foulness. Fallness of the body. Foulness. Yeah. The perception of inconstancy. Such are the monks in this community of monks. Then we are moving to Anapanasati section. Eva Rupapi Bhikkhave, and also there are monks. Santi Bhikkhu Imasmin Bhikkhu Sanghe Anapanasati Bhavananu Yoga Manuyutta. There are some monks among these groups who are practicing Anapanasati, practicing meditation on breathing system. We practice much Anapana. It is recommended by the Buddha. It is not rejected by the Buddha. Before the period of Buddha, some sages, some seers also practiced Anapana. Even in yoga system, yoga tradition, it is teaching, it is appreciating much pranayama and other techniques related to yoga system. Because it is very easy. Breathing is with us, can concentrate easily. Then there were monks who are practicing Anapanasati. Now Buddha appreciate the Anapanasati. Then other meditation techniques, we see only here that kind of appreciation. See the words of the Buddha. Anapanasati bhikkhave bhavita bahuli kata mahaphala hoti mahani sansa. If someone practices Anapanasati, it produces bhavita bahuli kata mahaphala. Mahaphala means big results. Big results. Maha means big. Phala means results, fruits. Big fruits. Yes, very good. Big fruits will come out after practicing Anapanasati, Mahapala hoti, Mahanisansa, many results, Mahanisansa, many results are coming out. Anapanasati bhikkhave bhavita bahulikata. Bhavita bahulikata means practicing, using. Bhavita bahulikata. Bahulikata means continuous practice. Bahulikata, always practicing. Chattaro satipatthana paripureti. If someone practice Anapanasati, he will complete all the 4 satipatthanas, 4 techniques of mindfulness. If we practice Anapanasati, we practice all the satipatthanas. Yeah, 4 foundation of the mindfulness. See, this is not my word, this is the words of Buddha. He has appreciated it that much. Chattaro satipatthana bhavita bahulikata satta bojjhange paripurenti. If 4 foundation of mindfulness improved, the 7 kinds of facts which are related to the awakening also will be completed. So practice Anapanasati, then automatically happening 4 satipatthana. After 4 satipatthanas development, 7 bojjhangas, 7 limbs of the enlightenment are completed. See, it's amazing, no? Connected. So big. So Anapanasati is producing everything. 7 limbs of the attainment are completed. And 4 satipatthanas are completed. It's amazing. Satta bojjhanga bhavita bahulikata. If the 7 limbs of attainment or bodhi angas are completed, what happened to that one? Vijja vimuttim paripurenti. He will attain Nibbana. He will reach to Nibbana. Vijja vimutti means Nibbana. Nibbana. So, how much value Anapanasati meditation? That is why I also turn much attention on Anapanasati. We started from Anapanasati. We developed it step by step. I carried you into the Vipassana side using very simple methods. It started from Anapanasati, then went to the Vipassana meditation. You developed both sides, Samatha and Vipassana. In these 2 days, you developed much, both meditation techniques, Samatha and Vipassana. Then let's see the next one. Here the translation, no need to read it. The last one, see the 7 factors for awakening, when developed and pursued, bring clear knowing and release to their culmination. They reach to the final goal because the 7 factors for awakening are completed. Samadhi, upekha, everything was completed. Then in Anapanasati, what we do, Buddha is explaining how to practice Anapanasati. As you all know, we think about the breathing system. In Satipatthana Sutta and in other many suttas, it is explained we turn our mind into the breathing system. Sometimes we take breath slowly. Sometimes we take breath very long manner, long breath and short breath. We have to consider about that. Dīghang va assasanto, rassang va assasanto. Assasanto means taking breath. Assasati, Pali word. Assasati. Here you see that word. Assasissati, assasissami. Assasissami. Take breath. Before going to this Aniccanupassi, Buddha expressed, you have to meditate on normal breathing system. Then you have to pay attention on soft and long breathing system. Short breath and long breath. Then he explained, sometimes we take breath shaking our body like this. We can see our body also experiencing the movement. If we take that kind of breath, we should know, pajanati, we should know it. Oh, I took a breath with the body movement. Then we turn our attention to the breath. We are taking breath considering the touch from the nose to the stomach. Passambayang kaya sankharang and passambayang chitta sankharang. There are many words related to this breathing system in Satipatthana Sutta. In this sutta also, Anapanasati Sutta. Finally, Aniccanupassi assa sissami iti sikkati. These are the last points. Aniccanupassi, thinking about the impermanence of the breath we inhale. Thinking about the impermanence of the breath we inhale and also exhale. We are thinking of coming and going, arising and passing. Now we are turning to Vipassana side. From Anapanasati, we are moving to Vipassana side. From this place, we are moving. When we practice Anapanasati, at the end, we have to move that side. And then all those 7 factors and 4 satipatthanas are developing. Aniccanupassi. Assa sissami means take breath in. Second line you see passa sissami. Second one passa sissami. Aniccanupassi passa sissami iti sikkati. Exhale. Exhale. We exhale thinking about impermanent condition of the breath. Aniccanupassi passa sissami. Iti sikkati. Iti sikkati means thus practice. Thus practice. Sikkati means practice. Sikkhapada. Sikkhapada is a practice. We observe. Samadhiyami means observe. No? This practice I observe. Sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Viraganupassi assa sissami iti sikkati. Third one. Viraganupassi, with detachment. I take breath. No any attachment towards the breath. Inhale breath. Asasissami, inhale breath. There is no any attachment towards the inhale breath. Viraga. Raga means attachment. Viraga means detachment. You can learn Pali while reading these paragraphs. You have to know Pali, then you can clearly understand the Buddhism. You have to read these suttas, then you can get clear knowledge. No need to depend on persons. No need to depend on me. I have taught many things, no? But don't depend on me. Just depend on these teachings. Yeah, you have to follow these teachings. Because different people are teaching in different manner. Wrong views, misinterpretations are there. Therefore, we should read these suttas. We should learn Pali little bit. Okay. If you can learn deeply, it is very important. Then we can understand the clear meaning of these expressions. So, viraga. Raga means attachment. Viraga means detachment. We are taking breath with detachment. We are exhale. We are practicing Anapanasati on exhale. With detachment, viraganupassi passasissami. Passasissami. Exhale. Assasissami means inhale. Take breath in. Assasissami. Take breath out. Passasissami. 2 words are there. Then nirodhanupassi. Nirodhanupassi. What is the meaning? Nirodha, cessation. Thinking on cessation. He is taking breath in. He takes breath in. I should not have attachment. I have to go away from these attachments. Nirodha, cessation. He is always thinking about cessation because he is thinking anicca, dukkha and anatta in breathing. Then he is having detachment of breathing system. It means living. If we take breath, we live. Detachment means no any bondages, no any clingings, no any cravings. Nirodhanupassi assasissami. Then nirodhanupassi passasissami. With the idea of cessation, with the idea of cessation, he exhale. Take breath out. Nirodhanupassi. Now also we are having the idea of cessation. We have to cross this sorrowful ocean. We have to end our birth cycle. That is why we are meditating. That is why we are practicing. That is why we practice meditation full time in these 2 days. We want to see the cessation. We want to reach to the final goal. Then, patinissagganupassi. Patinisagga means giving up. Patinisagga. I have to give up all the bondages. I have to give up all the attachments. Patinisagga means giving up. Nekkhamma. we have to cross all these things which are making rebirth, destroying all the seeds of karma and cravings. We meditate here. Patinissagganupassi assasissami. He is taking breath, thinking about giving up, not taking. Always we are thinking to gain something, no? You know, I did my service to you without expecting anything. This Dhamma clearance is for the use of all the persons. I don't want anything. I should do it without having any gainings, without expecting any gainings. So in this manner, we practice Anapanasati meditation, removing all the attachments. Patinissagganupassi assasissami. When we take breath, there may be a craving on living, no? If we lose the breathing system, we will die. If it is having some problem in breathing, we shout, "Oh, I am going to die, please save me, please save my life, I can't breathe." How much we shout. We like to live even 1 second. We want to live. We don't like to give up this life. When we reach to the death, we will have fear and sorrow. Now you should not have fear and sorrow, because you have developed your mind as much as possible. You have developed your wisdom as much as possible. No need to sorrow. You will follow this path in this birth cycle. You will end this journey very soon. You are on the track. Now you are on the track. You will move on this path. Therefore, no need to be afraid. You have practiced yesterday and today much. That one also enough. That one also enough. If you die tomorrow, don't worry. Don't worry. You have started. He said, no. Sometimes you will die. Don't worry. I have practiced meditation. It's for the whole sansara, not for this life. This practice is connected to our birth cycle. We have entered to the path. We will do it again and again. There may be very big tendency to do it furthermore. When you leave today from this place, I think it is 100% sure you will not give up this practice. With the thought of more practice, you will leave from this hall. Is it okay? Is it true? Yes? Yeah. Then no need to be afraid. You can face to the death without having any fear. Yes, no need to be afraid to the face to the death. Now you have entered. How much you concentrated your mind? How much concentrated your insight? Vipassana samadhi, samatha samadhi, both are there with you. I have seen you all. I have discussed with all the persons. It is not a simple thing, no? How many persons? I discussed with each person. I knew you have developed your mind much. It is not a simple thing. You work on this path. Then evam bhavita ko bhikkhave anapanasati evam bahuli kata mahapala hoti mahanisansa. In this manner, if someone practices Anapanasati, it may bear many big fruits. It will produce many big fruits, not small fruits. Mahapala. Phala means fruit. Maha means big. Many big fruits will produce. Mahanisansa, many results you will get. Many results. Mahanisansa. He trains himself. I will breathe in focusing on inconstancy. He trains himself. I will breathe out focusing on inconstancy. He trains himself. I will breathe in focusing on dispassion. Literally fading. He trains himself. I will breathe out focusing on dispassion. He trains himself. I will breathe in focusing on cessation. Nirodhanopassi. He trains himself. I will breathe out focusing on cessation. Nirodhanopassi. He trains himself. I will breathe in focusing on relinquishment. Patinissagganupassi. He trains himself. I will breathe out focusing on relinquishment. This is how mindfulness of in and out breathing is developed and pursued so as to be of great fruit, of great benefit. Then Kayanupassana. I have explained Kayanupassana yesterday. There are many meditative objects in Kayanupassana, including Anapanasati. Anapanasati also in Kayanupassana. And other objects are Asubha Bhavana and Iriyapatasati Bhavana, walking and other behaviors doing mindfully, and Navasivatika Bhavana, seeing a dead body, can meditate. They are in Kayanupassana. Tasmin samaye bhikkhu viharati atapi sampajano satima vinayaloke abhijja domanassa. These words are very meaningful. We should understand the meaning of these words. Atapi. First word is atapi. Long A. Atapi. Atapi. It means burning repeatedly. Destroying repeatedly. You have learned now, we should burn, we should destroy all the seeds of karma and cravings. In the morning, I explain using modern technology, formatting, deleting. That idea is there in this word, atapi. Atapi, formatting, deleting. In the period of Buddha, there was no such kind of equipments. But Buddha has used that meaningful word, atapi. My meditation center also has named as Atapi. That place is named as Atapi. Yes, because the people who are coming to that meditation center are doing Atapi, destroying cravings, destroying all the karmas related to the rebirth. If someone comes to my place, they should do it. They should practice atapi. People ask him, Bhante, what is the meaning of this word, atapi? Some are saying atapi. They don't know Pali. Atapi. Atapi. The real pronunciation is atapi. Tapi. Burn. Tapi. Tapana. Burning. A means repeated. When we put the letter A in the beginning, it gives the meaning repeatedly. We should burn repeatedly because coming and coming, cravings are coming. So various kinds of seeds of kammas are coming. We attack them. When they come up, we attack them. We burn them. We destroy them. Like some persons destroy their enemies. We think they are enemies. We shoot. We destroy them. We remove them. Thinking anicca dukkha anatta. That is the way. That is the weapon. Weapon is vipassana. Weapon is vipassana. The enemies are cravings and seeds of kammas. They are the enemies. We have to shoot them. We have to kill them. We have to destroy them. So it is atapi. Yes, like soon. Then sampajano with mindful, with knowing we should do it. Satima, mindfully we should do it. Sati means mindfulness. Sampajano means knowing well. Vinaya loke abhijja domanasang. That one control all those abhijja domanasa means the unhappy conditions, and also the abhijja means how to say conceit, or the cravings which are burning his mind. There are cravings which are burning our mind. Abhijja, always burning. These cravings and those kinds of seeds are burning that person mindfully and with a clear understanding, clear knowledge, like you. You are also doing it now. Mindfully and with the knowledge you are doing it. Then Vedanasu Vedananupassi, the rest is very similar to the earlier one. Here Vedananupassana, in Satipatthana, the second one is Vedananupassana. Thinking on feelings or perceptions. First one is thinking on body. Kaye Kayanupassana. Kaye Kayanupassi. Second one, Vedananupassi. Third one, do you know? Do you know third one? No. Yes? Chitta. Chittanupassana. Yes, Chittanupassana. Kayanupassana, Vedananupassana, Chittanupassana. So, in Chittanupassana also, it is happening like the Chitte Chittanupassi Bhikkave Tasmin Samaye Bhikkhu Viharati Atapi Sampajano Satima Vinaya Loke Abhijja Domanasam. He is with the attention of thoughts. Various kinds of thoughts are coming into the mind. Some are connected to the lust. Some are connected to the anger. Some are connected to the delusion. he recognizes, he understands the craving and try to repel or remove, expel, try to remove all those kinds of cravings. Mindfully he is living. One day I met one of the Sri Lankan monks while I was worshipping to Kalaniya Raja Maha Vihara, one of the big pagoda in Sri Lanka. He is one of my friends and we met after a long time. I asked, Venerable Sir, how are you? How are you? He answered, I am always with the concern of my thoughts. I am always checking my thoughts. If there are some bad thoughts which are growing cravings, I remove them. If there are good thoughts, I develop them. In this manner, I am living in these days. If someone asks from you, how are you, my dear? What is your answer? I am fine. I am fine. That is the answer, no? See how much important that answer. He is meditating. Always here, he is with the concentration of the mind. He is alert. Awareness is there with his thoughts. Very good answer. If someone asks from you in future, how are you? You answer same manner. You should answer same manner. Then he will learn something. Yes. Yes. Here is okay. No? But if we answer in that manner, they also will think, no, now I am thinking about that. I thought and I explained this matter in many times among Sri Lankan people also. That answer is very, very powerful answer. Yes. Then we also try to answer in that manner. Then Chittanupassi is that Naham Bhikkhave Mutta Satis Asampajanyas Anapanasati Vadami. I don't see the mindfulness among the fools, among unconcentrated people. Muttasati, asampajanyas. Two words are there. Muttasati means the mindfulness is not there with them. And asampajanya, they are not having awareness about these facts. Asampajanya. So I don't see Anapanasati among those persons. Their mind is deluded. They don't have enough knowledge. Knowledge is not there. Then they are living, going here and there, moving here and there. They are not developing mindfulness. How many people are there in this society? They are working, going here and there. We don't see they are developing mindfulness. When I see you, I see you are developing mindfulness. You are stepping down very peacefully and mindfully. I think you are practicing mindfulness. The others, actually we can't see. They are having lots of ambitions, lots of works. They are busy. They don't have time to make their mind to the mindfulness position. So Buddha said, I can't see such kind of persons among these people who are deluded and who are not having enough knowledge on this matter. Tasmatiha bhikkhave chitte chittanupassī tasmin same bhikkhu viharati atapi sampajano. If someone is having that kind of mindfulness in chitta or in mind, he is destroying cravings. He is destroying all the seeds which are caused for the birth cycle. He will win. He will reach to the final goal very soon. Then last one is Dhammesu Dhammanupassī, the fourth Satipatthana. This is the fourth one, Dhammanupassana. Now we have learned Kayanupassana, Vedananupassana, Chittanupassana. The last one is Dhammanupassana. Thinking about the Dhammas. When we meditate, we remember various kinds of Dhammas. Now I am here with understanding of dharmas. Sometimes Paticca Samuppada, sometimes Four Noble Truth, sometimes Noble Eightfold Path, sometimes three characteristics. They are coming into the mind. At that time he start to think about these dhammas. As our sister asked, one of our sisters asked, we should not cling on even dhammas. Yes, we should not have any attachment to dhammas, any craving on dhammas. Now we have craving on dhamma, no? We have got a craving on dhamma. That one also no good. So where we have to stay? No play, nowhere to stay. No need to depend on dhammas. We should not have craving on dhammas. If it is there, it also a disturbance for the path to the liberation. Just we follow, no any craving. No any craving on any person, no any doctrine, no anything. Nothing is there to be attached. Nothing. That is why empty. Emptiness. This is a very great philosophy. Nowhere in this world such kind of philosophy. In other philosophies, attachment to the gods, attachment to the human philosophers, attachment to the Brahmas, everywhere attachment. Only in Buddhism we can see detachment. Nothing. There is no anything to attach, even to the Dhamma, even to the Arahantur, even to the Magga Phala, Sotapatti, Sakadagami, Anagami. No attachment. Amazing teaching. We are here without any attachment, no any bondage, no any craving. Then, in Dhammas we see impermanence. Earlier we meditated on impermanent on Dhamma. If we have craving on Dhamma, it also produces suffering. It also produces suffering. And it is also selfless. We should not take as soul or as my own thing. See the deep explanation of Dhamma. We are moving to deeper and deeper in the Buddhist teaching, no? Now mind was very confused, no? Yes. Yes. No, we should know these things. Without knowing these things, yes. Now we can understand clearly what is the real teaching of the Buddha. This is the real teaching of the Buddha. In suttas it is explained. So why we have attached to the temples? Why we have attached to the persons? No use. Even the monks should not be attached to the temples. Mostly they are attached to the temples. They think this is my temple, that is my temple. I am not thinking my meditation center as my own. I have left it. I have kept a monk to look after. I am working, I am moving here and there. I spend money, whatever I gain, I spend all the money to that place to make meditation rooms, to supply all the facilities. I spend even my salary. I am earning, I am working for the university. All the money I spend to that place. I don't have even 1 rupee or 1 ringgit in the bank. I have spent. No, I spend everything. It's for the Buddha Sasana. Buddha Sasana. I always think in this great philosophy must move more than 1,000 years. It may spread among all the human beings in this world. That is my will, my wish. I teach these things. I spread Buddhism. I use various ways. I use internet, Facebook, YouTube, and everything I use. I print many books. Every year I print Dhamma book in my language. In my language, that is the problem. 1 book is going to print here. Attractive Discourses of the Buddha in 2004. In the beginning of next year, you will see that book. Yes. I am. Actually, I will try in future. So that book is already completed. They gave me to check the errors. Before going, I will give it back. Then after 1 month, they will print Attractive Discourses of the Buddha. Venerable Kesri Dhammananda printed many books. Now no printing. Stopped. Stopped. Reprinting only. So only few small books are publishing. There's a gap. We have to fill it. We have to write books. We have to spread all over the world. Let's do it. It is our task. We have to spread this great philosophy among the all human beings. Let's try. Okay, Dhammanupassi. After developing our mind, we think that even the Dhamma also should not be attached. Should not be attached. Here 7 Bojjhangas, I think no need to explain. You all know it. I have already explained these things. Now the time is 3:30. Are you having thirsty? Listing very, very difficult doctrinal facts. If you have, I will give you 5 minutes. And you can have hot water or tea, cup of tea, then come back. We are going to have some discussion. Then we start meditate 1 hour, 4 to 5. 30 minutes we have for the discussion. Let's talk. Let's discuss. Any questions, any problems, you can ask from me. I will try to answer. I am not expert, but I can give some ideas.